If a man's reading any kind of book, I might clock it and maybe be like, wait, that's kind of sexy. Welcome back to Hill to Die On.
Dude, welcome back, dude. Season 2. We're
Make sure
feeling
you
good.
say it's season 2.
It is.
We can't let him forget.
Maxim, what season are we? God, Mike? Two. Seltzer's screaming too.
Season 2.
That feels good.
No.
Don't listen. Don't apologize now.
Crack the seltzer because we were like, let's make. I like it on the air because then you know it's crisp. Then
we got 40 minutes until I want an apology from you.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear that?
Okay, I'm Grace Lobo.
I'm Greg Melly.
And today we have a wonderful guest,
Sam Evans.
Woo!
Whoa. Now I'm thinking Sam because I don't know Sam yet. This is first introduction. What's any relation to Bob?
No.
Damn.
I have a really good story about Bob Evans.
Oh,
Do you want to hear
it right out the gate.
This is actually a great story.
Let's
and I don't it's a pod exclusive. I don't think I've ever told. My dad was a surgeon and my mom was an ER nurse.
Very romantic.
Yeah, very romantic. Did meet on the job.
Classic.
Dad fell asleep, mom put a blanket over him. Very romantic.
Oh.
Shut up.
Yeah, it was really yeah.
Dude, I love that.
It's good.
Good story.
And then rolled him into the thing where they put the rest
and they
of
were
them.
like, this man is dead. That we dropped, my brothers are older than me, and they were doing a weekend with my grandparents. So we dropped them off at an airport. There was a Bob Evans next to the airport. There was had just ordered our food at this Bob Evans. I'm like 7. And my dad looks up. There's a man at a table with his wife, older man. He looks horrified and starts grabbing servers, and people are like, what's going on? His wife, something had happened to her. She was in the moment, she was incapacitated.
Sure.
My dad was in retrospect, maybe a stroke or something. And my parents fully did mouth to mouth and chest compressions on this woman in Bob Evans for 10, 15 minutes until the paramedics got there. Yeah.
Wow.
What a beautiful
Wild.
date night.
Yeah.
He's why marry somebody else in that field if you're not just going to walk around and just see who
hoping
needs
for
help?
a medical emergency?
Yeah. I would need to ask my dad, but I think that's the only time that ever happened where they were like, we got to do something.
Wait, and I love that they were together too.
It is almost romantic.
Yeah, no, I think it is.
Given the ending of that story on her part, it could be very romantic.
Oh yeah, she lived.
We don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. My dad was like, I asked him.
HIPAA violations. Welcome on the pod, by the way.
It's not like his dad's like, let me go to the hospital. It's my off day.
Yeah,
It's a family thing.
Yeah. My dad was like, there's no way to know how she was, but we can hope for the best.
There's no way to know.
So
only Googling obituaries.
So growing up with two parents very deeply in the medical field, did you have just health insurance and everything has always been something that you've always done, or did you ever
always
rebel?
Done. I've played the no health insurance game through
Greg's kind of new on the health insurance.
Play that game, baby.
Oh, Greg.
Play around.
It's so good to be back.
But
Are you doing every doctor's appointment?
I mean, I have health insurance. I'm just not utilizing it yet.
Greg,
he's got to utilize.
We'll talk
not
after
to
the
be
pod,
this
Sam.
guy.
I need a guy because I'm tired of listening to
both 20,
mm-hmm.
from a 39-year-old. Go to
39.
Go to every.
If that's what health insurance looks at, 39. Then sign me up. Then look at that baby face.
I do have a baby face.
He's 23.
Yeah.
Wait, how many older siblings do you have?
I have 2 older brothers.
2 older brothers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have 1 older brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Congrats on health insurance.
Yeah.
Thanks. Not really. I'm just losing money. It's just
yeah, it does.
It's just an empty hole of me not going to the doctor.
Yeah, that is. I do feel like you got to use it if you have it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that I should be doing, but me and Sam are gonna have a conversation post pod and get into it.
That's right.
Wait, is your dad or mom, is either of them named Bob or Bobby or any of those
things?
things?
Thanks for asking. It's all
that would be awesome if
it would be awesome. No Bobs, no Roberts. That
it's
I'm
a bad
aware
name.
Of. Yeah,
it's just a bad name.
You know, it'd be awesome. Okay, let's say.
What about Chris? Any Chris's?
I have an aunt Chris, a lady Chris Evans.
Lady Chris Evans.
Yeah,
she's probably
Lady
got a crazy
Chris
bod.
Lady Chris.
Her bod's probably crazy.
Shout out my aunt Chris who does rule.
I would love if
That's
during
awesome.
the
I
rescue,
love Sam, dude.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's so nice.
I
I wasn't expecting just a sweetheart walking in the room.
It's really fun when we have a guest that one of us knows and the other doesn't, because it's like
how quickly does the other get on board?
Yeah,
sure. Greg, I had this same thought process, and part of the I was listening to the apps because I was like, let's read this guy a little bit.
Yeah.
You're lovely. I'm
any guy that manipulates to do a pod with a woman.
You just got him.
I don't know if I asked directly. I was like,
no, I'm saying for me.
Oh, I see. Oh, you
the facade is working, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Greg thinks that he could get away with a lot because he has a podcast with a girl.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I would love if during
let's save that for the apology.
Yeah, exactly. If during the rescue at the Bob Evans, let's say the woman makes a miraculous recovery in the Bob Evans, then the old man, her husband, stands up to shake your dad's hand or something. And he goes, sir, I got to know, what's your name? And your dad could go, Bob Evans.
You wouldn't
that
believe
would have
it.
been awesome.
You wouldn't believe
That
it.
would
but
be, that's the TV movie version.
Even
Yeah.
if he says the last name Evans, there is a
Dr.
There's
Evans.
gotta
yeah.
be.
In the
Yeah.
moment, they're like, "Does he work?"
Yeah.
And then like don't even answer that second question and let them believe they went to
Yes.
a Bob Evans and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
owner,
The on-call staff doctor.
Has an in-house medical
the
staff.
founder.
The food at Bob Evans is such that we do have a medical staff in-house.
That's
We have
good.
an ER nurse and a surgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember the food cut. Like literally, we order the food. That happens for like 10 or 15 minutes. They go. We sit back down. The food like come. It's almost perfectly timed. We sit back at the table.
It's family.
Yeah, and then we're all just like look at our food and we're like, "Hey, we'll just take this to go."
Yeah. This is a big day.
We're just kind of burnt out. Yeah,
That's funny.
Damn.
Wasn't
that's
expecting to clock in
crazy.
real quick.
yeah.
Shout out to your parents though for doing that.
Yeah, it was very it was exciting. It was
Yeah.
very
It's like
wild to see.
at that age, you think your dad's a hero already. For them to actually be one,
Yeah, it was
Pretty
cool
cool.
to see. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember the other thing was like neighborhood kids or like church kids would always like somebody would have a broken nose or like maybe a broken whatever.
Yeah.
They would like show up on my doorstep and be like, "Hey, is your dad home?" And he would like look at kids.
Wait,
and be
that's so cute.
yeah, it was cool.
no,
Where'd you grow up?
no. You just need to finish the sentence. I can't have you say "look at kids" as the last thing.
And he would just look at him. He was pretty.
He would
fucked
look at
up.
him,
Look at him and say,
and then he would send him to the hospital.
That's broken.
He would like give him a once over and be like, "Yeah, you're fine. Just put ice on it," or he'd be
Nice.
like, "Yeah, you got to go." And
Classic
give
dad story.
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up?
Ohio, Toledo, suburbs of
Nice.
Toledo, Ohio.
Okay, yeah. This does seem like a
Wow.
very like idyllic American childhood, not to like
Yeah.
from the
How many
from the
cul-de-sacs
initial
did you
stuff.
live in?
I didn't live on one, but like truly, like just the next street over was a cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Very development. I grew up next to a golf course. Like my
Whoa.
friend's
Sure.
backyard, there was a lake, and that lake was like man-made. It was a water hazard on one of the holes of
Oh, yeah.
Belmont Country Club.
Huge.
Wow.
So yeah,
One of
Did you own a
Ameri-
horse?
didn't own a horse, and we weren't a member of the country club
Sure.
for the
Hell
record.
yeah.
But we
Fuck
did
that
it.
country club,
Yeah,
dude.
fuck them.
I
We're-
also-
I heard Epstein went there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I read that
In the middle of the
files.
water hazard island. So
Yeah.
That's
not
right.
the island, but you know, you need a summer home.
Yeah.
Mar-a-Lago?
It's kind of like how Trump has
Mar-a-Lago, Ohio.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine.
It's like how Trump has Bedminster, New Jersey. It's like
Yeah, no, but like Jersey's like a bad place though.
no,
Wait,
it's
Trump
not.
owns a town?
No. Trump has like in my hometown, Trump has his New Jersey golf course.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the
Oh,
golf
I
course
see.
called?
It's called Trump National.
Mm. At least he didn't use his name.
No, I know. And it's like
Very unlike him.
he's the Mar-a-Lago branding underrated because it's one of the only times he didn't use his brand.
Well, that wasn't him.
He didn't come up with that.
No.
He took it.
He took it.
Mar-a-Lago? That was
Yeah.
Epstein.
What? Is it really? Greg's very
Yeah.
into Epstein right now.
I mean, how can you not
Dude,
be?
I'm so
Yeah.
into it.
My friend was trying to help me brainstorm hills to die on, and we
Oh,
were
yeah?
like just laughing, and he was like, "Trump is good." It's like, I don't think that's
Already
good.
used.
Dude, I love that.
Too late.
Please, every guest.
I
Every
love
guest
the
so
How's
far.
seltzer water that you're drinking because I only thought they made salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it
I
turns
do
out.
like that those are their two things.
yeah, it turns out.
Seltzer and
Rebrand.
chips.
Yeah.
It's very New York, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay? So Sam is drinking the original flavor, plain seltzer water.
Which I wouldn't normally go for, but I didn't feel like black cherry, and
Sure.
they didn't have lime or lemon, and those are my other two choices.
Interesting. I would go black cherry above all of those.
Really?
Yeah.
I drink water like a regular human
Yeah,
being.
Greg is drinking.
Sure.
Well, I'm drinking a Diet Coke. That's
Hey,
kind of
I'll
rare.
just drink a soda if I want to have carbonated
sure.
water. That's a different day.
But
Good
so
on
you're
you.
the youngest of three boys.
I'm the youngest of three boys. Yeah.
Nice. And
Mhm.
are your brothers also doctors?
No, in fact, my dad was he wasn't like against us going into medicine, but he just, worked long hours and
Yeah,
like
sure.
didn't like being away.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
unless you find a hot ER nurse, it's not worth it.
It's
yeah,
not worth
exactly.
it.
And brother, he did. Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to Sam's hot mom.
Yeah, he would be like, he had a phrase, medicine is a jealous mistress, which is like,
Whoa.
it takes your time, you know.
Wait, I'm kind of obsessed with your dad. I want to have him on the pod.
Sure.
You give Grace
All
one
right.
metaphor and she's like, get the fuck out
Wait,
of here.
jealous mistress is
Yeah.
just so. It's just so.
Sure.
Those words are all so rich. They're so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are rich words.
I don't know. Credit where credit's due. That I don't know if that's his original saying, but he would
No,
say
it was.
Sure.
It was.
No, I
It was,
think-
sure. Thank
yeah.
you.
I mean, it's never been said on a podcast before, to my knowledge. So for,
For
all I
sure,
know,
for
that's
sure.
how you trademark.
Yeah.
That's how you
That's right.
trademark. And ultimately, I would say laughter is kind of the best medicine. So in many ways,
Oh my
you're
God,
also a
stop.
doctor.
You
That's
guys are
right.
so
I would
sweet.
say you're a doctor.
I have an not annoyingly, it's wonderful, but like a supportive dad to the degree where like sometimes when I'm down on myself, I'll be like, I mean, what am I even doing? Comedy doesn't matter. Like, it's not like medicine. And he's like, it matters more than medicine. And I'm like,
Don't patronize me.
Wait, I
clearly it
love
does
that.
not.
Don't do that, dude.
So sweet.
He's very sweet, but it's like, I'm
That's
a
also
grown man.
Midwest though.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's the Ohio-y of it. Like the
Sure.
very supportive, like,
Yeah.
oh, just follow your dreams there. It's
Yeah.
gonna have a great time. I don't know how people in Ohio speak.
Yeah, you're giving kind of Minnesota, but
Yeah,
I
it's
like
more
it.
up
We're still in
close.
the Midwest,
I'm trying to, you
Yeah.
know, because
Are
I'm from Philly
Okay.
originally.
Well, this is why I wanted to talk about what you're doing this weekend.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Greg's from Philly. What are you doing this
I'm
weekend?
doing the Philly Marathon this weekend. Fingers
Whoa.
crossed, knock on wood.
Have you run a marathon before?
I've run one. Yes. Actually, I've run two. But the first one I almost don't count because I like really crapped out around
Okay.
mile 18
Fair.
and walked most of the rest of it.
Sure.
But I did the Richmond, Virginia Marathon last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
And there's famously 26.2.
0.2.
2 miles.
job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, If I'm running 18 miles, I'm counting that.
Yeah. And most people are like, you should count that.
That's
and
2/3.
What marathon was that?
That was the Albuquerque Marathon, which also
Whoa.
my friend didn't tell me until like 2 weeks before. Albuquerque's a
Altitude.
mile
yeah,
up.
dude.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. So
You
that
probably
one
came back to
But
New
that's
York,
actually
just fucking
wild to
zoom
not-
in.
torch it. Yeah.
Dude, that's what I went to Peru this year, and
Uh-huh.
it's like Cusco is like 15,000 feet up. Like it's
Yeah.
some of the highest points. And dude, just walking, everything is stairs there. I'm dying the whole
Yeah.
time. Jaclyn and I are dying. But I get back to New York, and I'm like, I probably could run a marathon today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could give you the best exercise of my life.
During COVID, I lived out west, like in Jackson, Wyoming for a while, which is altitude. I ran a ton while I was out there. And then I came back to New York,
Mhm.
but it was so COVID that it was still when people would wear masks just to walk around outside.
So
And
you're
people would go
running
on
in
runs and wear masks. And looking back, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I was running in a full mask. Like
Yeah.
I was not getting full air. But the only reason I was able to do it is because I had been running at altitude for like 3
Sure.
months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I was
this air's
like,
still better
I was
than
like, this
that
is
air.
fine. This
Yeah.
is like,
That's a lot of Olympic athletes do that. They
yeah.
go to
And many would
mountains and-
consider
Oh,
me an
yeah.
Olympic athlete. Everyone always is saying that about me.
That's
Right.
that's what they say.
My
That's how you guys know each
doctor-
other is just marathons,
Run
being,
just
marathons.
being
Olympians.
Olympians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being physically better than me.
I ran a marathon. I have to say it, obviously, every time we do the podcast.
Right. You famously love them. I will ask one question. What is it that you're running from? Like, are you sober? Like, what is it that you,
A classic question.
what is it that you,
Greg couldn't do it. He's jealous of us.
what is it that you would be doing if you didn't realize this is the only way out?
Eating, I
I
bet.
love doing that.
Yeah.
Were you like a fat kid growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my family's big. The
Oh,
other
yeah.
what
That's
I'm
also Ohio.
I have an issue with this. Yes, that is
I've
Ohio.
never even been. I'm just making the craziest
Greg,
you're
thing.
not
they
wrong.
have a Minnesota
Ain't no fucking
accent.
Ohio, huh?
Everybody's fucking fat.
Yeah, you have ragged on the Midwest a lot, and I just realized you're this East Coast
Yeah.
piece of
Oh
shit.
no, you're from Pennsylvania, a state that famously touches Ohio.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, but
Not
it still
Pennsylvania.
touches Ohio.
I am like, I am
so far.
10 hours away from the border of Pennsylvania.
Get in a car, go there. I've been to Ohio like 5 times.
Yeah, it's great. Wait,
For
where are you
what?
from? Philly?
Jersey.
Oh, okay, Jersey.
Well, that's just because. So
Do you find this? And we don't have to talk about marathons the whole time, Greg. I know you're uncomfortable.
I know it's scary.
Do you? I find
I'm flexing this whole time. I'm like,
We have 2 elite
I'm also-
athletes.
how do I
Two of
look?
America's most elite, funniest athletes.
Well, what I
We're
find
green.
is I can do the running, but what I struggle with is like I get done with the runs and I eat because I'm like, well, you got to eat,
Yeah.
right? And like every marathon I've done, I'm like, I'm actually like a little heavier than I would be normally because I am just eating so much.
Yeah, no, I started running to lose weight. Like that was what I started running around 2020, like seriously. And
Yeah.
the goal was to lose weight and it did not work at all. Cause
Yeah.
yeah, you just end up eating
You do those
so
long distances.
much.
and
there's all
you're
those calories
You're
you're burning.
so hungry.
Because you have to do short interval stuff. That's what burns fat more than anything is short interval exercise.
Yeah, and like lifting burns. But also you have to like I
but
mean
like if you want to run, just find a hill, run up the hill, walk
To
down
die
the
on.
hill, run up the hill,
Yeah.
have an opinion, and then
yeah,
you know.
have an opinion. The landslide will bring you down.
Right,
yeah.
exactly. That's exactly what it is.
That's a beautiful metaphor. You should tell your dad about that one.
Jot that one down.
Have you spent a lot of time in Philly?
Yeah, doing comedy and stuff like that. I
Nice.
think Philly is such an interesting town because when you look at it from a sports fandom perspective,
God, and do we love to
Grace,
look
you
at
can
it
step
from-
out if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
We're not going to need you for a bit here.
We love to talk about
the raw, I'll say raw blue collar energy of Philly, where they're like really proud of their town, right? I feel like you're going to punch me in the face.
No, I
as
love
talk.
it. I
Okay.
agree.
No, you're
I'm a
talking to
very-
one of the biggest
listen,
Philly sports fans to
Yeah.
ever
But
live.
I'm a very I acknowledge exactly what Philadelphia is.
Sure.
I will agree with more than you think, probably.
Yeah. Well, I like it, but I do like the sports fandom of it and like the aggressive nature of it. Like in any other context, I would find it too intimidating, and I'd be like, I don't want to be here. But for stand-up shows, that translates to like fucking fun crowds.
Yeah,
They're so fun.
I'll say in Philly, when it comes to comedy, I started comedy when I came out to New York, but I've been to enough shows in Philly. I've done one show in Philly. It sometimes it is truly just dependent on how their team did that day.
Yeah.
I went to a show of a comic of mine, friend of mine, who did his hour at I want to say Fillmore, and it was a Sunday night and the Eagles lost, and I'm like, it's gonna be a bad set.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a good time.
And it was a bad
sucks.
set.
Yeah.
It was just bad.
Yeah.
Like,
I like
and plus
that.
he is like a give me material. I'm like a kind of a crowd work comic in a sense. So I'm like, it's gonna go bad.
Yeah, don't talk to him.
Yeah.
Don't talk
And
about
then
the team.
he does like a meet and greet after, and then after he texts me, he's like, "This is the worst fucking thing I've ever. Like these people fucking sucked." I'm like, "Yeah."
It's the kind of thing where if the Eagles do lose on a Sunday night show and you have a good show, you're like, you should feel really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you have an
Tape
okay show.
a special, film it, get the tape.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get better than that. You were
Yeah.
on one. But
Yeah.
even if they win, they're gonna be too drunk.
Yeah.
Like Philly people are so over the top aggressive.
Yes.
There's just such a
Especially
fuck
when it
did you
comes to their
just say?
sports teams.
Yeah, because everything revolves around the sports team. Like I have this joke of like, I am only doing as well as my favorite team.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing
100%.
else matters. And then
Yeah.
they talk about it like it's
I've
the
been
most
trying to
important
do a
thing.
joke about that, about how like I can tell my life is getting worse because like 10 years ago the Bengals would lose and I'd be like, I don't give a shit. But now they lose and I'm like, fuck my fucking, I'm so fucking pissed off.
This is all I fucking
You're like,
have.
I can't afford any more drywall.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a big.
I feel like even
no.
comedically, I think we would get along really well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
just
glad
wanna
you
say
guys
that.
are.
I'm just a guy trying to open up. You know what I mean? Damn. Sorry,
I love
Maxim.
when I like facilitate a friendship. It's so beautiful.
Just trying to open up to a couple of bros.
Yeah.
Just trying to queen
Yeah.
out. You know what I mean?
I love cleaning out on the pod.
So
It's
right back to your
fun.
question.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Grace.
Oh, I was just gonna say, you're a big Ohio sports fan.
Not huge. In fact, no, I was. This is very weird about me, but I didn't
We
really
love weird
watch. I didn't watch sports until I moved here. I sort of was getting into watching the Bengals my last year
Yeah.
in Cincinnati, and then my first like 2 years here, I was just so lonely.
Right.
Mm.
Miss
that I s-
home.
Yeah,
It
and I
reminds
started
you of it.
playing fantasy football and started watching the Bengals every Sunday, and then I got like super into football.
This
Fantasy. Without fantasy football, I truly don't know how much of the NFL I would genuinely follow.
Exactly.
I love football, but I know everything about it. And
Yeah.
it's because of fantasy football.
Exactly.
Just because I have thousands of dollars on the line every
Yeah.
year.
I mean, that does make it more fun. That
Oh,
is
yeah.
like that's like the NCAA tournament. I'm like, well, once
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
betting money on this, it's like kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I get why people get addicted to gambling. It is really,
Oh, dude.
100%.
it's really
Don't even
fun
get
to
me started.
have
Yeah.
some skin in the game. Like,
There's
And the
also, I don't know if you feel this way, but like anytime there's a group chat of like mostly men, I feel like in the past 5 years, it at some point always devolves into sports gambling and like parlays and
Yeah.
like,
I have to tell you, you're really on Greg's
You have no
favorite
idea.
theme.
This is the whole half
My
hour
brother
I'm
listens
working
to the
on,
pod
dude.
and he
You have-
calls.
Like, I'm not even
He
kidding.
says Greg is like a message rapper, and his message is about male friendship.
You have no idea.
And how all men have is sports, and that's the only
My
good thing.
entire half hour I'm working on right now is all about masculinity and how sports is kind of what ties dudes together.
100%. It's a
Because
language.
even the group chat, when fantasy football is active, that's when guys are hanging out, feeling good the most. And then when football ends, it's like they kind of dissipate. You kind of start being like,
It's like, damn, I
oh,
am lonely.
wait, he's getting
Yeah.
married?
Yeah.
You
He's
know?
getting married.
I would have described myself before knowing sports as like an especially sensitive and like soft boy, you know?
Sure.
And that's still true, but like that knowing sports has given me the ability to talk to like most any guy and be like, this is fine.
Yeah, like a baseline of
Yeah.
like just,
Yeah.
but also guys never talk about shit with each
Sure.
other. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been in New York?
Long time, 12 years.
Did
Yeah.
you start comedy here?
No, I started in Cincinnati. I've been doing it a long time.
Would you call
Oh.
yourself a New Yorker?
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
I started feeling that way like coming out of the pandemic.
Mm.
I was like, because I stayed through, and not like, I don't have like a point of pride, but just I was like, oh yeah, this is my
Yeah.
home. This is
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where in
So-
the city do you live?
Bed-Stuy.
Nice.
Looking for a roommate.
You guys.
Whoa,
Looking for
I
a
actually
roommate.
might be able to hook you up.
Okay.
I always have people trying to find.
1,500-ish, 2-bedroom. We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
1,500-ish 2-bedroom. If you guys missed it on the internet, that's
Laundry.
in unit.
Yeah.
What?
Holy
Laundry.
shit.
Laundry dishwasher in unit. third room storage office space.
Wow.
It's nice.
That's
Damn,
all.
how long you been there?
Stop.
Oh my
Goodness. Did you guys hear it?
A little over 3 years. Dwayne
Okay.
Cullen, shout out Dwayne Cullen, very funny comedian.
Oh yeah, he's really funny. We
He's
don't know
really
each other
funny.
well, but
Yeah,
I've
he's
seen him.
just moved in with another very funny comic, Brittany Cardwell,
who does her podcast here?
in this very room.
Yeah.
So you only one to move in with a comic?
I would prefer it. Doesn't have to
Interesting.
be, but I genuinely would prefer it. I had somebody come by, a very nice person came by the other day to look at the apartment, and I was like, I don't want to live.
Tell me a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 is also tricky because like I live in a 3-bedroom. There's
Mhm.
3 of us. We have 3 people. One's not a storage room.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think 2, the dynamic is so much more like we really got to get along.
Yeah. I too, it becomes, whether you
Yeah,
like
you
it or
did do
not,
too.
symbiotic.
Yeah.
It has to.
Yes.
You are so much more reliant on one other person. Everything that they would do if you had another roommate, it's not highlighted as the way it is now that it's just the 2 of you.
Or it's like dishes in the sink. It's like if I see a pile of dishes in the sink,
You know
I'm
who
like,
it is.
I don't think this could be either of
Right.
you.
Yeah.
I know it's not me, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's me.
I live with 3 other comics, and it's just like you kind of accept the mayhem of it.
Sure.
You know, like it's
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
And that I can even deal with, like, I prefer clean common areas, but I can deal with like a degree of mess if the vibe is, if I come
Yes.
home and I'm
Mhm.
like, I see the person there and it is a non-issue,
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm like, this
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah.
I always am like, oh, it's just common area should always be clean just because I'm afraid of you not liking me. It's not even
Hey.
like this is the right thing to
Yeah.
do. I'm just
I hear ya.
afraid. And that's
I'm-
why sometimes you got a bunch of comics. All they want is validation. So
just
everyone's
to be
doing the right
liked,
thing for the
yeah.
wrong reasons as long as the right thing is
Yeah.
getting done.
Yeah.
That was the best dish situation I ever had in an apartment. It was like 3 beta males like, no, I'll do those. Just
Yeah.
leave those.
Don't
Oh,
even worry
no,
about
no,
it.
no.
All it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Yeah. That's
It's funny that the best situation is just with 3 men is like 3 beta males in a way of just like 3 women. Like they were the closest we could get to 3 women. That's what made it good.
That's right.
I'll say living with women have been by far the best.
I
situations
preferred
I've had.
living with. I love my roommates now,
because you're a girl.
but I liked living with guys better.
Yeah, because you're a girl.
Yeah, because I was immediately
The balance is everything.
I was the alpha. Like, I think you're just in a domestic space as a woman. Doesn't matter what kind of like, even like I was just in charge.
Yeah, there is like much more mutual respect when it's like a diverse.
Yeah, I have to respect. Now I have girl roommates. I have to be like, what do you guys think of this? When it was boys, I also have 3 younger brothers. So to me, the situation of being with 2 dudes where I was just like, this is how this is in this apartment, and you're gonna like
But
it.
that's also because
Like-
you're outnumbered. So you're like, I need to put my foot down. With my situation, it's 2 girls and 2 guys, like where the equilibrium is met. You know, it's a nice little gel.
Yeah.
It's like, remember our conversation about the foot and the Achilles and like the Cam Scadaboo's injury?
Oh yeah.
That's what it is. The I don't know what I'm saying.
I
thought
don't
it was
actually
gonna be
know
funnier.
what
I almost
analogy
knocked
you're
that down,
making,
but I
but-
didn't.
Yeah.
Cam Scadaboo. Was that his Achilles? I mean, he fucked
No,
his
it wasn't
whole-
his Achilles. It was his.
Yeah.
I forget what
It's
the
like
fuck
all
it
the-
was. It was like
It's
his
like
ankle.
3 things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was gnarly, dude.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's the level. So because I have brothers, I feel like I can come off as informed about sports.
Sure.
But then if you dig, like if you ask a follow-up question,
Sure.
I'm like, yeah, totally.
You know
No,
enough to
yeah.
get laid.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I feel like as a girl, you really shouldn't need. But for me, I'm like, no, I'll make this part of it.
It's enough to chameleonize yourself in there.
It's like, wow, she must be really cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
I
Crazy.
guess it's time to ask Sam the.
Yeah, we'd love to know your hill to die on.
Oh, okay. I thought.
What a weird transition we just did there. But
We were like,
I'm having so
Sam.
much fun chatting with you. I'm like, oh, we're gonna forget to ask him.
All right. So I thought of a couple, but this is the one that I truly do feel the strongest about.
Sure.
Mm,
And I'm just going to say it. I don't think men reading performatively is a big deal. And I don't think they should be shamed for it at all. I think it's fine.
I'm so on board.
I need more.
Like it's fucking reading. You know what I mean? You know how people don't read anymore.
it's
right?
true.
And
Who
if
are
a-
these people?
I'm so glad you're bringing this up.
And if a guy is and assumedly we're talking about men reading performatively, so I'm guessing some Brooklynite
Yeah, you're reading bell hooks
exactly
on the train.
who's
Yeah.
reading bell hooks on the train. The worst case scenario, bell hooks gets into this guy's fucking
Thank
brain,
you.
and then it's fine, right? Just
No,
Why?
why do you not like this?
because it's manipulative and you're not reading. If it's for the performance, you are performing.
This is what you were
You
just
are
saying
not
earlier
reading.
about the dishes, about the shit getting done. You're saying
That's different because that's an objective. You do A is done. there is like, when it's done. Bro, they're not reading. You got to read the same sentence 10 times in a row because you're like, is girl over there looking at me?
I mean, I have a bad attention span and I read a lot. I sometimes read the same sentence 10
But
times
you're
in a row.
doing it
too.
because you want to better yourself, not because you're trying to bang the chick that's
I
sitting
think
by
a
herself
lot.
over
Okay,
there.
I will say, I think the performative.
And then when you're reading the book, you're like, you're like, yeah, you haven't flipped a page in 4 stops, dog. We get
I think you can be reading
Cool
performatively.
carabiner.
You can be reading performatively and also reading. Like I don't think that. I think you can be reading, and it can also be being performative, but you can also actually be reading.
I hate everything performative. I hate it. So I'm anti-allow performative male.
I agree with you, but I do think we're comedians. It's performative. You know what I mean? To a certain degree.
So much of
and
what
so
you're doing
social
is
media is
I'm
performative.
pouring out
right?
my heart and soul, Sam. It
Greg,
took
you're on
you
our
31 minutes for me to turn.
Greg hasn't read a book. Okay, recently I work in book publishing.
Oh, okay.
I read books all the time. We can't talk about my employer.
Is it fun?
But I really want. Have you read the book Martyr?
No, but I know about this.
It's the one with the
I got a
exclamation
copy.
point.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
liked it. Greg got a copy as a birthday gift from his podcast co-host, who forgot to wish him a happy birthday, but did remember to send him a gift. Greg hasn't read a book in how long?
Like a couple administrations.
Here's the thing, Greg.
Okay,
if you're reading Martyr, which is, I think Martyr right now is like kind of a chic book.
There's so many pages.
Greg got this book is probably 300 pages. Greg texts me, he goes, "It's 300 pages," which I was like,
Yo, Maxim, don't you dare laugh
"That's a
now.
little book. That's a short
Don't
book."
you dare laugh.
Did we
If
get
I had
Maxim with that?
glasses,
Because that's funny.
It is a short book, but if you haven't read in a long time, it can be intimidating to like start something that large.
welcome
Maxim,
back,
are
Maxim.
you a reader?
On and off. I'm like reading like one thing on the train right now when I feel like opening Kindle.
Okay, when you're
see, I
he's
write.
reading Kindle. That's not even
I'm too busy just
okay.
focusing on the
Writing on the
craft.
train though. Here's the thing. I actually feel uncomfortable writing on the train because even if I'm going to a show, even if I'm going to a mic, I'm uncomfortable writing on the train because I think writing on the train feels even more performative.
Wait, I'm so glad you said that
than
because
reading
I
on
wanted
the
to bring
train.
this up. When I first started,
Yeah.
maybe I started as performative writing,
Sure.
but now,
Well, that's what Sam's
Locked
point
in.
is.
yeah, well,
Sam's
it goes
point
against
is
my point.
maybe you start off reading bell hooks because you're like, maybe I'll read this book on the train and I'll get laid. And I don't think it even has to be bell hooks. I think you could be reading any book on the train to be reading in public. Oh my God, how chic. How learned that person
Yeah.
must be.
Yeah.
But like eventually I think what he's saying is you then get into it and you're like, damn, I want to know what's happening in this.
Yeah.
I want to know what happens at Infinite Jest, which
I
would be a
will
crazy
say-
book to read on the train.
Also, not to sound like a big dumb animal, but like getting laid is a biological imperative. Everything you do, to some degree,
Yeah,
is
it's
to get
Don't
laid.
take it to the public transit. Let me fucking sit on this shit
Say-
by myself.
Yeah, reading on the train is equivalent to jerking
Go
off
up
on
to
the
a girl. Because in my opinion, performative male is a guy who is not confident in their ability to win their. I'm thinking of a word and I cannot say it.
You know what would help
Pray
you
is a
think of
bad
a
word.
word is reading. Sorry.
That's
I'm
no,
sorry.
Sam,
That was really shitty.
It's
That
like
was
you
really
know
good.
me page
That
to
was
page.
perfect.
You read this book from front to back in 34 minutes. Good for
I
you.
want Greg to read a book so bad.
But I'm saying a performative male is a male who's not confident in their ability to win the girl over on their own. Get better. Go
I
take
don't
a.
think that's true because I think everything you do is like whatever the man is doing is I mean, it's like birds doing their fucking stupid dances
yeah,
to
but
win
that's when
over people.
You're on a
Like,
date, like not a sub. A subway is the only place where I'm dying on this hill, where I'm like burn every man doing that.
who's reading
that
on the
reads
train.
on the train?
But no,
I
because
love
this is
reading
the thing.
on the
But this is
train.
the thing. If
Yeah.
I'm watching, I will truly watch a man read on the train because if I see you look up
Greg's like,
every couple of sentences, I know, dude, you're a clown.
I look up
hate
though
you.
while I'm reading on the train. I will say I'm not looking
Yeah.
up to see are
Are you-
people clocking me. I'm looking up to be like, oh, we passed 14th Street.
yeah.
I'm getting off in 2
Also,
stops.
your mind does wander.
And also, you should also be aware of your surroundings when you're reading on the train.
You would hate, and I've tried to write a bit about this because I have caught myself doing this on the train. Like I genuinely read on the train, all right. But more than once I've gotten a text, right? Like looked at the text, and then at some point I realized that my phone just ends up on the book. So I'm holding the book open with my phone on it,
Yep.
and I'm like swiping through texts, and I'm like, what am I doing? Right? Like I
I've done
come
the same
to,
thing.
and
You know,
yeah.
somehow I kind of respect that more.
Yeah, because you're aware that
'Cause
you're
that's
doing
just
it.
totally diving into the performance.
Just-
That's like
just
having
having a book.
that's like every reporter with a teleprompter. Get weird.
I'm surprised that you're the one that I'm getting so much kickback on.
Part of it is
You
like
thought I would be anti this?
I actually didn't know if either of you would. I thought it would go, but I
part
just
of it
didn't
is
anticipate it from
sometimes I feel like
Well,
I need to
Greg
play
hates
devil's
reading.
advocate because Grace tends to agree. I think more so with our guests. So I'm like, let me.
This one I
kinda
do
look into
specifically agree with, and I have talked to people about this as well.
Sure.
Because I do feel like right now we're uniquely getting a lot of hate towards the performative male reader.
Yeah. And like also it's just like, men deserve a lot of like hate for a lot of shit,
I
but
agree.
like reading is
No, I'm also uniquely in a position of like, come on, just like buy books, please.
yeah,
I would love a raise.
Yeah.
Like,
buy them, read them,
read
pretend
them
to
or
read
don't.
them.
Put them in your apartment. I don't care if you stack up books in your apartment like my old roommate, we used
Wallpaper.
to call him a book dragon because he wasn't a big reader, but he would just have so many books in his apartment.
Sure.
And like it was in our apartment, but it's just stacks and stacks. And I have a lot of books in my apartment because I get them for free from work.
Yo, they're gonna be
But I
worth
read, like,
way more in a couple of years when all of
books.
the other books have been burned.
It's true. It's true.
It's like the
Um,
penny. Let me talking about the penny.
It's
I want
fun.
to
It's
delve
the
into
Pluto
that.
of change.
Can I dig in a little bit more?
Dig in, dude.
Okay.
Please.
You haven't read, you said in administrations. Can I ask you, do you remember what the last book you read is? And can you tell me what your favorite or like a short list of favorite books that you
I'd
have?
say-
Okay, so I
No
read.
judgment.
I do read.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
don't read what you guys are talking
Sure,
about.
yeah,
Like
you're not-
I read like a ton of acting books. I'll read
Yeah.
a ton of like Artist
For
Way.
sure. To be clear, you're clearly a smart guy. I just want to know.
For the listener, Greg has stood up. I'm just telling the listener. I'm just telling the listener.
Don't tell. I will gladly tell the listener when I am good and ready.
Greg took a lap.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, you're welcome.
Somebody has the wherewithal to realize that sometimes intelligence isn't wrapped around big words, and I very much
You can use big words.
appreciate
You
that.
use litany sometimes.
Yeah, but when I say it, you stop the podcast and talk about how I said it.
Oh.
Yay!
Look
That's what
who
it is.
said litany.
Dude, hell yeah. Sam,
Litany.
I'm gonna fucking marry you one day.
I feel like you guys are gonna kiss. I love it.
What-
Oh my god.
what
He
are-
just kissed my brain.
I know.
What are
don't
the
even
books?
remember what
Give
we're
me
talking
give
about.
me a short list. Give me a-
A lot of them are like some of them recently as in the last since I moved to New York in 2021.
Sure.
They're like seminars. So they're like
Like a, more like not
acting
self-help,
seminars.
but like
no. It's just classes of
Yeah.
acting like
Okay.
in a semester, all like condensed into one book.
Yeah.
And so I love it, and it is very self-help because all acting is like self-improvement.
Yeah.
So like
getting in
I
touch
would
with
obsess
your-
over them big time. But when it comes to like books, like I read articles constantly,
Sure.
but it's all sports shit or like, I don't even read like politic articles.
I don't
I'll
doubt your
watch
ability
videos.
to read, to be clear.
That's not. I really hope not.
Do you ever read sports books like a full book about? Like,
Yeah, when I was younger, like I
Yeah.
read like Heat or
Heat's great,
the
yeah.
like the weird. But I haven't read it.
To
Did you
be honest,
read,
though, if a guy was reading a book on the train that was like, I'm trying to think of a sports book. I don't know. There's a big book
Like
that
Bill
just,
Simmons' History of Basketball.
like genuinely
Got that
though,
one.
to me,
What's
that
up?
would be if I saw a guy reading a book, even if it was a sports book on the train. And I'm not saying that men can do whatever they want in public. I feel like now I sound like the reverse of when people talk about women and it's like, oh, a girl wearing a short skirt on the train. Like,
yeah.
It's
She
like
was
a man
asking
can, if
for
a
it.
man's reading any kind of book, I might clock it and maybe be like, wait, that's kind of sexy.
The size
Yeah.
of this guy's book.
You guys didn't see the size of this book.
Did you wait? So are you saying you like? It?
I'm saying to me, reading on the train is kind of an inherently attractive thing to do. I think it's attractive to like see someone doing something that's not just being on their phone.
What about writing on the train? Is it
To
even
me,
hotter?
writing on the train could go either way. I think that to me feels more performative because I think to me, I can't write on the train. I have to be so locked in to write.
Also, there's the Instagram account. I think it's called Hot Guys Reading in Public.
Yes.
Greg.
Greg, you could get him
Well,
on there.
no
You
could
wonder
get
we're
on
having
there.
this conversation. They saw an Instagram page about it.
But I think there's men who are genuinely reading on the train just for their own
I
self-improvement.
can only name one, and half the time he's watching his phone.
Do you know what? There's a Margaret Atwood quote that's like about the male gaze towards women. And it's this idea that like, even when I'm going to butcher it and I don't know the exact quote, but a paraphrasing, it's the idea that as a woman, even when you're alone, you're thinking about like oh, like if a man saw me now, kind of like I look
You constantly
pretty
have
walking
that.
around the house as I'm like, look at me making my like you're the male gaze is somewhere in the background even when you're alone.
Sure.
And like I think,
At what point does that become like a mental health disorder?
I mean, probably the beginning,
Okay.
probably day one.
Yeah.
I think being a woman is inherent.
Yeah, you want to
Being
have
a
an
woman
hour
in society,
conversation about women? Let's get into
inherently
it.
horrible. Like, I don't know.
Now, I do have a list or
It's
a
a mental
litany
health tragedy.
of mental health disorders.
But I think we're all kind of aware of how we're being perceived at all times. Like I think that's and so like I don't think you can do anything absent of like, especially in New York, especially on the subway. Like, yeah, listen to whatever you want in your car. Like if I'm in a car, I'm not listening to like anything. I'll listen to whatever I want. I'm listening to the Wicked soundtrack and I'm singing along kind of vibes. Yeah.
Wait, it's kind of funny because it's like if I get an Uber and the Uber is on a phone call, I'm like, don't be a performative Uber driver.
You think he's doing a performance?
That was funnier than it got. Maxim gave me like a groan. I feel like if Sam wasn't drinking his Howell's New
Listen,
York
Greg's
seltzer water, he would have had a laugh.
You're clearly an intelligent guy.
I'm a couple riffs back.
You got to keep up, huh? We don't want dead air. We don't want dead air, Sam. Come on, buddy. An Uber driver, picture it. Everybody close your eyes.
I want, and I know that this is me, and you should be however you want to be.
No, I
but
want you to change me.
I want to turn you into a book reader and a reading on the train guy.
It's so
But,
nice.
so I will say, I write on the train every single time I'm on the train because that's at least like 35, 40 minutes a day added on to whatever I've been writing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now I'm like, yeah, I wrote multiple hours like today. I'm like,
Sure.
to me, it's
Yeah.
just like, well, I'm going to play a game. I might as well do
Yeah.
that. And I feel like I get car sick.
See, I used to try to write on the train and I couldn't escape. That's when I can't escape the self-consciousness.
Same. I
Oh,
can't on the
well, I take
writing.
Adderall.
Okay, nice. So you're just,
Yeah, I'm like, there are other people on this train.
but see, then that's
Yeah.
why aren't you reading? You're on Adderall. Come on, you can just fucking
Exactly. You could be
plow
I
plowing
know.
through
You know what it
books.
is? I think maybe if we're really going to
You
sit
could read the
here
Power
and think
Broker in an
about it,
hour, probably.
maybe Greg's just nervous that he might really like it.
Maybe.
I think you would.
Nah, I don't know. I never liked it is the thing.
Well, no, we
My summer reading,
established.
my mom would do my summer
We've
reading.
established. Okay, we've also established.
Which is
'cause
also,
we've-
maybe it's my mom's fault. Let's get my mom.
Well,
on the
yeah,
pod.
we maybe should have your mom on the pod. I think for a lot of reasons, but we've established also that Greg doesn't like, and we share this, being told what to do or assigned things. And I think a lot of the reading you were being told to do was assigned to you.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I think if you were reading for the love of the game,
I was too busy being a jock and just smashing puss to read books.
yeah, he was.
Nah, I'm 5'8".
I want to get you like, what is that? Lenny Dykstra has that nails.
I don't know, but now I know exactly what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
don't know what it's called, but now you're talking.
He's got like an autobiography that is like famous and fun to read. I'm gonna get that for
I'm
you.
gonna get health insurance, like I have it, but I'm gonna get a therapist, and I'm just gonna be like, give me the closest thing you have to Sam Evans.
Yeah, Sam's the best.
Even the way he's sitting, I have never felt so heard
Oh, this?
and like somebody in my life now
tight
wants
cross?
to better me as a man, but it's not a woman, so like I listen
Yeah,
to them.
you're like, wait, it's smart advice.
I'm like, wait, he
This
called
is
me
like-
smart. You could do no wrong.
This is like a thing in my family. Like
do
my
no wrong,
my
dude.
mom and I will like tell my dad to watch like a TV show, like Succession or something. We're like, oh, like we watched this show, you would really like it. My dad's like, yeah, and like he never watched it. And then like months later, he'll be like, do you guys hear about this show, Succession? Like my buddies were all talking about it. We gotta watch it. And you're like, wait, I told you about it.
Damn,
It's
that's
like
awesome.
once your guy friends tell you to watch it, you wanna.
Yeah, there's just something because it's not every day does a man ever want to open up to you or even have a real conversation with you as a man. It's always meant to like that's why so many guys have so many girlfriends because they need that and they don't know how to like vocalize their
Yeah.
emotions. Not every day, but when it happens,
When
you're
it
like,
happens,
let me
it's-
let's
when it happens,
let's
it's
go play
huge.
mini golf together.
I agree with you though, to go back to your hill. I think that, yeah, the idea of like, what's the worst that happens?
Yeah.
You're gonna just read a little bit of a book
Yeah.
is, yeah, what a
It's fine.
good outcome.
Mhm.
And yeah, I don't care why you're doing it.
Once if he then gets a girl and then is very, very bad towards her.
Well, I don't, maybe once you've read Bell Hooks now, you're gonna think, oh, maybe now I'll treat women differently.
Oh, right.
You're reading a women author. Like,
and also, I do think that if it's that bad guy is gonna be that bad guy. We
Yeah.
can't put it on reading.
once
All right,
the
you got
girl
me.
talks to him, like, and is like, because also, to be honest, men can be performatively reading on the train. I would certainly never approach a man on the train. And if a man approached me on like, that's not really a meet cute spot for me personally.
Yeah, I've never.
In theory, great, but like reality is like we're on public transit. This is one of the scariest places in the world. Like,
I've had 2 people give me their number on a train.
What?
Since
Have you
moving to New York.
really? They approached you?
I was sitting next to the one, and we just like started talking when I first came out to New York, and then
I'm so
they gave me their number,
That is
and
crazy.
then
I've
the
never
last
heard of
time
anything
too
like
was the same. We weren't even sitting next to each other. It was just like over there,
and
and she came up to me
approached
when
you?
she was getting off the train. Yeah,
Nice,
Craig,
dude.
I mean it's been years. That was when I, in my 20s. That's what I'm gonna start saying now.
you're in your 20s.
I've totally accepted being 30.
Okay, well,
That's also, I want to say I didn't stand up, so they didn't know that I was short yet.
yeah.
So it's like there's a lot of,
Oh yeah, you got to get approached.
You're also
not
not
that
short.
short.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, look at us just all taking
Yeah,
turns.
we're all being really nice.
Do you have any other hill that you would die on?
Yeah, but they're not as fun. Actually, one
I
is
love
pretty
that hill.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I want the
Get
ridiculous
weird.
one.
Okay, the ridiculous one, but it harkens back to we already broached the topic. I don't think that this is so stupid. I don't think Trump actually blew Bill Clinton.
We talked about this on the
That's
last
awesome.
episode.
Did you talk
That's
about it?
so awesome.
I didn't know about it.
So
Yeah.
Sam is on team. He blew the horse.
Well, if you read the email, right?
A lot of it's like
it's
stupid and
it's
silly.
clearly, I think it's from Jeff Epstein's brother, and he's just
Yeah.
making a homophobic joke.
Yeah, but you know
in
what's
an
even
email.
funnier is like how homophobic and like misogynist all the texts are. But then Jeff's like, "Oh, I don't say broad. I can't say broad anymore. We can't use that word anymore."
Yeah.
And
What's
they
that?
were, but the
I mean,
the email was from a woman that said broad as the other form of the word.
Right, like why?
It was like yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It was like
It's very broad.
And I'm
We
like,
don't use
he's
that
like,
word.
we can't use that word anymore. I'm like, dude,
I mean, I think part of it probably the word broad does sound like an older woman. I would never use the word broad.
no,
to
broad
describe
is
someone
not.
in,
No, but
in
it's Jeffrey
Jeff
Epstein.
Epstein's age
Yeah.
range.
You
I
know.
would say
Yeah.
broad is.
He's like, we don't
easily-
call it broad. We call it teeny bopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broad's 25 plus, and I would say even maybe closer to 30 plus.
Yeah.
But you can't be the cognitive dissonance of a man who's like, I'm the best there ever was, and he's a monster.
Yeah.
You're like,
There's so much of it, like the files too, where it's like, I think we've all had this thought that Epstein is like this genius, like this
Yeah.
mastermind spy genius that had this massive ring. But then you see all of these emails and you're like, this dude is an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Larry Summers being like, I approached this girl. I'm wondering how I can like further our relationship. Like they're like looking at him like he's like the how to get girls guy. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, he's not. His wife got all the girls
Yeah.
and he's the one that,
What you got to do is read a book on the train.
and yeah.
If you want to get girls.
Right. Imagine
That's how
if
you
that's what
get
Epstein
pussy.
was. Epstein was like, just whatever you do, don't be a performative male.
He's like,
genuine.
listen.
He was like, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, as long
Broads
as you're
and
genuine.
performative
Listen,
male.
he had a lot of flaws, but he was himself.
That's funny. You don't think he blew Bill? That's the only one I really want.
no, yeah, that one I read, and
What
when,
about the mural with Bill Clinton in a dress? Somebody was blowing Bill. That was a dude.
oh, I didn't see this part.
Oh
What happened?
yeah, there was. Well, they like when they initially went over his like master's bedroom room and like his house and all the murals and everything.
Mhm.
There was like a massive mural of Bill Clinton in a red dress.
Really?
So there is some stuff with
Wow.
him.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's beautifully done.
Yeah.
I want to know the artist that kept getting hired for Epstein. He's like, why you want me to do? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
That's a big. I'll do it.
Like it is going to be a really significant NDA, but
Yeah.
it pays well.
Yeah, just Bill
Jeff
in a
Epstein
dress.
house in my neighborhood.
No, we're
So,
gonna have to
Upper
work
East
on.
Sider.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I don't. I'm sure that like the wealthy elite get into some weird shit.
Oh, they're getting into
you know.
weird shit.
Undoubtedly.
Sure.
Or I guess it's wrong to call it weird, but like
Yeah. Whatever you
It
guys
is.
want.
exactly.
Some of it's pretty
it
weird.
is
yeah.
It's not that like the weird shit we're talking is like the original Epstein stuff,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
I think it's weird how now
to
we're
be
trying
honest,
to
no,
backtrack.
I think it would be weird if you're just like, I'm sorry, I think it's weird to randomly blow your friends who you're not like hooking up with. I
Yeah.
think
But that's the
weird.
thing. What's weird is that they were all probably hooking up with each other,
Yeah, like that.
and
that
how
to
like
me is-
incestual the relationships
Yeah.
were. That's what's
And
weird.
I'm
about
sorry if that's what you're into. To me, if I was at a party with a bunch of my friends and one of them was like, so and so's gonna blow so and so right now, I'd be like,
No,
I
it's
might
cool.
go home.
No, they're married. They're married to other people. Don't worry
No,
about
they're
it.
married to other people, but they're definitely gonna
No,
go
they're
below
straight.
each other.
They're
right
straight
now.
as
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
dude.
It's
Yeah,
like
they're
I'd be like,
just having a good time.
I would be like, I'm gonna skip probably. Oh my god, you know what? I'm so tired.
It's weird to call another
I'm
man
so tired,
Bubba.
and I have to get Taco Bell. So.
It's very weird to call another guy. Well,
Yeah.
actually, no, that's not true. I disagree. But
Yeah, I have
but
an uncle that we call Bubba, and
Yeah.
I know that it being an uncle sounds.
I have
weird.
also I have a friend who's from Texas, and it's like he's like, "How you doing, Bubba?" And
Yeah.
like from
we
him,
call-
you're like, that makes sense.
That's fair. There's a guy named Bubba Chandler too. He's on the Pirates. I'm sorry.
I am. I'm gonna get I not in like a mocking way. I'm gonna think of a short reading list that
I
I
love
think
this.
that I
Make
think
it
you
short.
would like,
Yeah.
like sports books.
We'll get into it, Sam.
Yeah.
No, I think this would be a
Yeah.
good thing, like a sports memoir
I'm gonna
that's
come
kind
back
of
to
like.
next episode with glasses.
If you read one of Sam's books before you read the book that I sent you in the mail, I'm going to be furious.
Well, you sent him murder.
Yeah, because it's about like a boy who's like, it's a man in his 20s who's like very existential. He's an artist, writer. He's really
Look
funny.
at his face.
He's gonna love it. It's set in Brooklyn.
The moment
He's
you
sad.
the moment you started describing the book, Greg went,
and
I was reading Martyr on the Train. That's a train book for me. I read almost all of it on the train. And while I was reading it on the train one day, I looked up and there was a girl sitting across from me also reading it.
fun.
Performatively.
Did you guys talk?
That fucking bitch.
What an asshole.
No, in fact, I got
Nice.
kind of embarrassed that I was reading it like with her. Like
really?
I was
you should have been like, Psst, what page are you on?
yeah, like, are you really reading it or is this fake? Like
The closest thing I've ever had to that is I was wearing these boots with black jeans, and I looked up at two guys laughing at me, and it was because one of the men had black jeans and these boots
Nice.
huge.
on. And we just looked at each other. I was like, "Fuck." And he was like,
That's
"Yeah,
tough.
yeah,
Guys are funny about like that though.
yeah."
Like,
Yeah.
like that whole like, oh, one guy is friends with another guy now because one day they just wore the same shirt.
I love
like
that.
it really is as simple as that.
Yeah.
One day they were reading the same book on the
I had
train.
like sometimes when I'm just like this, like I'll have guys come up to me and be like, dude, awesome tattoo. I love Felix the
You gotta
Cat.
show him.
I was just gonna
And then
say,
I'm
is
like,
that
I don't
Felix
have
the
the
cat?
time to tell you that I didn't know who Felix the Cat was. You know what I mean?
How did you?
It's,
we don't have to.
the time.
He does
One
research.
last hill to say for us to die on.
Well, actually, before we leave, I do want to make sure we.
Oh,
we
yeah,
plug
yeah.
The,
The
fact
reason
that
that you
you
came.
have. Well, no, the reason we
No,
came
he
is
hates
our
us.
friend.
Oh,
But I do want to talk about the fact that you have a special coming out on December 4th.
I have a special
Wow.
coming out on December 4th. It's called Down a Mom. It's short. It's only about 20 minutes or so. I filmed like an hour, but like I have a lot of material about my mom passing and my dad being
I'm
like,
sorry.
"Well, it's okay. It's all right. Thank you. You did it."
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I was part of it.
yeah.
It was
But
the lady at Bob Evans.
yeah, I didn't think this would be such a buzzkill.
I want to apologize for Sam.
So far, the special is uplifting,
Yo, can I come on the pod to promote my very, very sad topic?
but it's funny.
Of course it is.
It is fun.
Where'd you film it at?
The gutter. Here.
hell
I
yeah.
love the gutter.
Oh, you are probably very close to my roommate,
Oh, okay.
Carmen.
Oh, you moved in with Carmen.
Yeah, she moved in with me.
That's my ex-girlfriend. We dated for like 6 years.
Whoa.
Wait.
This is just now coming. Oh, I can't believe that.
I
So
had
you
no
live with-
idea.
7 minutes
Wait,
left.
that's great. Fuck, it's 6:53.
So you live with Mia as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Greg and Jack.
Jack.
There's 5 of you in there?
No,
4.
I'm Greg.
Oh, okay.
Nice to meet
Yeah.
you again.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, that's crazy.
Wow,
I had
that
no
is
idea.
Crazy.
Yeah. Carmen and I dated for a long time through
Wow.
the pandemic.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. She's good. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good buds.
She,
Yeah.
she also did her special at the gutter.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, I just know
Brittany-
because
Brittany did her special at the
CYSK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little CYSK action.
CYSK. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Very
awesome.
cool.
And
Wait, and where can we watch the special?
So you live with Larry. Sorry.
Yeah.
The
No.
cat.
oh yeah, Larry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, she's a cat.
Interesting cat.
Very interesting cat. Former colony cat. She's really sweet, but it's going to take you like
Yeah.
a year.
He's got a funny head. Like
very
a very
funny head.
uncat-like.
Yeah.
Wait,
He used to be like
Larry's a girl.
Larry's a girl.
I'm
Oh,
sorry for
wait.
assuming.
Jaclyn said I should bring this up on the pod. Thank you for doing that. Grace has this hill that she died on, and she was like, no animal should have like a human
I don't think
name.
pets, not no animal. I think naming your dog
Larry.
Zoe and Nina, I thought were too human for dogs.
Nope. Larry,
Larry
for a female
girl
cat.
cat is funny.
Larry for a female cat, I think is funny.
I agree.
Also, I don't know if she would still cop to this, but I think initially it was Larry Bird.
Mm.
And it wasn't like Larry Bird, the basketball player. It was more like Larry Bird, like, oh, she's a little Larry Bird, like a kind of bird.
Oh wow, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so At the Gutter, you filmed it. It's coming out December 4th.
Coming out December 4th on my YouTube. I'm trying to. Talking to like a couple different labels to put out the audio as like
Nice.
an album on like Spotify, but that'll be
Nice.
probably like 6 months from now or something.
That's
Nice.
awesome, dude.
So, yeah.
Congratulations. How do you
Hell
feel
yeah.
about it?
I feel really good about it.
Good.
I was gonna do the whole thing as like an hour, and I was like, no, I just want to release this by itself. And now
Yeah.
I feel like
Is
great
the
about it.
20 minutes the specific mom stuff?
Yeah, it
Nice.
like opens where I'm like, I'm gonna talk about this, and then I just talk about a bunch of
Well, that's good.
Nice.
That's cathartic.
yeah.
How
yeah.
soon after did you start doing all the material about it?
Honestly, almost right away, because I was like with her and my dad,
Yeah.
and like wasn't doing stand up at all for like 2 or 3 months.
Mhm.
So when I came back, I just wanted to do stand up right away. And there was like one or like two bits where like, you know, like dark, but like as somebody's dying, you're like, I mean, this is funny.
Right. Well,
And I do want to say it.
my
Yep.
roommate Jack went through the same thing because it was about, I would say probably 7 months, maybe a year ago. His dad died, and he was like
Sure.
immediately started writing, and he was like, "This is dark. This is a bad time, but I know down the line this is
Yeah.
what's happening right now
Yeah.
is funny."
Yeah. And it is that, you know, it's that comfort that you give yourself,
Yeah.
especially as a comedian. You're like,
Oh,
no matter
yeah.
what,
It allows.
laughing
I
at
really
this.
do think like when comedy and comedians do write, and with their mentality and everything, it allows you to be able to process emotion so much better. Because I think if you can look at anything and think of the funny, then it just inevitably, I
Totally.
think you have a better mindset.
My mom
Absolutely.
always said, she's like, well, if you didn't laugh, you'd cry. So you might as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
why I
like,
love horror
yeah.
films.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because there's nothing more similar to
Exactly.
laughing than freaking out and getting a jump scare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, and not to make you uncomfortable, but I do think you're one of the funniest people to watch
Oh,
do
thanks.
stand up. So
Wow.
I'm
you.
excited to watch it. I think
Thank you.
because I think we met during that show at did we meet Bomb
Flop-
Shelter?
Was it
originally?
Bomb Shelter?
you guys
or-
did
I think
Bomb?
I thought,
so. Yeah.
Where did
I thought
you
it
do
was
Bomb Shelter at?
Flophouse.
It might have been Flophouse. I'm
Yeah.
often there. So
What
that
I
could
know
be-
is that it was a not great show.
yes.
There were, or not like bad, but it was like maybe 6 people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you're always very funny. I think you're very
Thanks. Likewise.
fun to watch and very smart as well. So I'm excited.
Come on.
Very
See it.
smart.
Okay, we have 3
Greg.
minutes to apologize, you guys. We have to squeeze it in.
Okay.
Do you want to start?
I don't know what I did wrong
Okay.
this time around. I want to say keep at it, performative males.
Yeah. Oh, so now you're on their side.
I'm on whatever side gets us out here the quickest.
Sure, that's fair.
I don't know. I really don't know. Maxim,
Yeah, I feel like we weren't that problematic.
Sam's too nice of a guy.
I know it was hard to be
I
problematic.
felt like
in
I
front
was
of
trying
him.
to better myself.
I'm sorry
in
I
the
tried
middle
to
of an
violate
episode.
HIPAA at the beginning. I really wanted to know what happened to that lady at the Bob Evans.
I'll
but-
tell you more details after
Yeah.
the pod's
Okay.
over.
Good.
I'm also
Um,
sorry that you don't have Bob Evans like family money, you know, like some hierarchical, like
That would be nice.
passed down.
Yeah.
You
that'd be
know?
Yeah.
nice.
I'm sorry we haven't had Chris Evans on yet.
What about
Work on
Sean
it.
Evans?
Work on it. From
Sure.
First We Feast.
Also sorry, we have never seen you do comedy.
Oh, that's okay.
I have. but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grace has.
Right.
It's
We
okay.
being you. Yeah.
I just mean
I-
like, you know, us. in
I've
general.
never
You haven't seen each other do
Yeah, I've never
Right,
seen you do
that's-
comedy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. I feel like we ganged up on you, and maybe I don't want you to feel like we were calling you dumb at all.
I want
Wait,
you,
that's-
listen, no, I want to, right now, I'm not even going to run this by the board. I'm going to ask you formally if you want to come here every single episode and just literally just do exactly what you're doing. Because
My-
this is so new to me.
My
that I
aunt
love
had
it.
to stop listening to pod because she thought that Greg was too dumb, and I was like, "That's kind of our whole thing, though."
You hear that, Sam? It feels good to be heard.
No, I think
And I was like, "No, but we love that."
You know what I mean? You get a mold, you run in it.
Yeah.
It's like how Rogan has just become insatiably terrible. I used
Yeah.
that word wrong.
I'm sorry
probably, for sure.
to books that Greg has given you a chance.
Yeah,
I
be better.
think-
Have videos
I
on them.
think Have videos, I guess.
Did
yeah.
you read Game of Thrones? No, I watched it.
the show? There's next time.
Harry Potter. I'm sorry to books and publishing companies and
Thank you. I'll
and
take it.
and
Sorry
and
to book.
fucking Patterson, James Patterson, and James Taylor.
You don't need to be sorry to James Patterson. He makes a lot of money.
No, I'm sorry, James. My mom loved you, and James Taylor. My mom loved you too,
Yeah.
and the guy from Wicked.
Yeah.
All right, I need
Good
to.
list.
I need to end.
You guys, that's been our podcast.
Everybody, go watch.
Sam, where can we follow you?
Really Sam Evans on everything. REALLY.
Like
on-
Sam Evans
Oh, okay.
on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
Follow him so you can see the special when it
Yes,
comes out.
follow
If you
it.
get subscribe to my YouTube, that would help
would
a
be
lot.
huge.
And
That'd be
one last
huge.
time, the special is Down Mom.
Down a Mom.
Down a Mom.
Down a Mom.
Coming out December
Down Mom
4th.
is a very different vibe.
It sounds like a
Stacy's mom.
like a
She's
yoga-
sexy.
like a
down.
yoga thing. Not
You
Down
know-
Doggy, but Down Mom.
Yeah,
She's down.
That mom is down.
Down a Mom, December 4th. Go follow Sam Evans.
And you can follow our podcast. It's at Hill to Die on Pod on Instagram. It's at Hill to Die on with a bunch of periods on TikTok. You can follow me. I'm at Grace Lobo. Nope, I'm at gklobo. Wow. I'm at Hello
No, go
Grace
follow
Lobo on
Grace.
TikTok.
I'm
Follow
Greg
me.
Melly.
Follow me. God.
Greg Melly at Greg Melly on Air Dang. This is My Friend's Basement. Again, Sam Evans is really Sam Evans
Yeah,
on everything.
and Jamie's not here today, but she'll be back next time.
Follow Jamie.
Yeah.
Guys, peace.
We love you.
And
Bye.
follow Maxim. Get weird.
Yeah,
Follow
follow
Maxim.
Maxim.
Follow
Okay,
him.
love you. Bye.